Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Dear respected colleagues, this is Kareem again from Elite Department, YIC representative for e-learning, that is the Blackboard system. So today I would like to welcome you all for the 4th Blackboard webinar of the Blackboard system in YIC. So today's webinar will be very short, and it will be very important. Since we are in week number 6 and our midterm exams are approaching very fast, so we need to know how to conduct our midterm theory examinations online with all precautions, safety, and very fairly. So since the midterm examination is conducted online, that means the examination will be conducted like your quizzes. So the students will be taking the midterm examination using their computers by sitting in their homes, and we will be given 1 hour time or whatever it is, depends upon your course, depending on your department. But how to make sure that the students are not cheating in the online examination, especially in the midterm examinations. Not only midterm examination, even in the quizzes, how to make sure that they are not cheating. So just to avoid the cheating online examination, so the Blackboard system will provide some important tools. So one important tool is called as Lockdown Browser and Respondus Monitor. So this is one important tool which is provided by the Blackboard system. So this is the tool which we have to understand in this webinar. And what is a Blackboard? So what is a Lockdown Browser, and where we find this one, and how to install it, and how to use it. Okay, since we all are new to this Lockdown Browser, so the very first thing is we have to understand here is what is a Lockdown Browser. Lockdown Browser is just like any other browser, like our Chrome or Safari or any other browser, but only the difference is this browser is custom made and it is specially used only for online examinations. Yes, if you download the browser, it will look something like this lock. It will look like a lock here, and you will just double click it, you will open it. When you open this browser, your screen will be frozen. You will not be allowed to go to your hard disk. You cannot browse you cannot open any other application. And even if some applications are running behind, all the applications will be automatically closed when you open this Lockdown Browser. So it is not only the teachers are not familiar with Lockdown Browser, even the students are also not familiar with the Lockdown Browser. So what we need to do here is, first we have to tell the students that they need to download the Lockdown Browser in their computers and they have to install it. Once they install it, we have to give them a practice test to practice with that Lockdown Browser. So all the instructions I have written here, what they need to do it. So just let me go through this fast. So these instructions we need to announce it to the students immediately so that they will be ready for the midterm exams. So all the midterm exams, not only midterm exams, here onwards all the quizzes, everything will be conducted online through the Blackboard. So that is why they need to have the lockdown browser, or simply LDB. So normally the midterm examination, we should instruct the students to do it in the laptop. So they must have to have a camera, working camera or the webcam with laptop, and the Respondus lockdown browser installed in the computer. If there is no camera and if there is no browser installed in their computers, they cannot take the midterm examination. If some students say that, teacher, I don't have the camera in my laptop, then how many students we will have like this? How many we may have? Maybe 1 or 2 or 3. If any student complains that he do not have the camera in his laptop, let him come and take the examination in one of the rooms during the. So when you give the exam to all other students online, let those students come and take the examination in front of you. Believe me, they will not come. So that is why. And this laptop with camera, it is not anymore a luxury. It is a minimum item, minimum device every student will have. And tell them that the midterm examination will not open in any other browser other than the LDB. So please instruct the students to download the browser only from this link which is provided here. Only from this link, because this link is specific to our RCYCI sector. So do not ask them to go directly to the Respondus. This is the company, Respondus company, and then download it from there. It may not work. So let them download from this link only. Even I recommend all the colleagues to download the browser and just see how it works only from this link. So once the LDB is downloaded by the students and installed in their laptops, give them a practice midterm exam so that they will get familiarized with the LDB, and inform the students that this practice midterm examination is not graded. It is only for practice, and it is with unlimited number of attempts. Let them take as many times as they want. Let them play with that and let them see as many times as they want. And one important thing, we should inform the students that once they install in one laptop, let them use the same laptop for the real midterm examinations. Because once you install the lockdown browser in one device and you are using the other device for the real midterm examination, so the issues may happen. So just to avoid that, ask the student to use the same laptop, the one which they are using for the practice, to use it for the real midterm exam as well. So if any student have any issues, please let them see the teachers, or let them, if they can sort it out, it is fine. Otherwise, technical support I can also give them. And also please inform the students to watch this video about the introduction for the lockdown browser. So this notice, this announcement, we have to send it to all the students of all the sections immediately, so that they will be ready for the midterm examination. Please remember one important thing, they have to have a laptop with working camera and the lockdown browser downloaded and installed from this, and make sure that they take the practice midterm exam before the exam, real exam, and then make sure that they will bring the same device they will use the same device for the real midterm examination. So this is very important. So the next thing is, I will share this Word file with this video. So You can also just cut and paste. If you have more instructions specific to your class or specific to your course or specific to your department, you can add it, and then you can post this announcement in all sections of your Blackboard classes. So let me go to let me copy this and then go to I will go to my course. Okay, I will go to lab number 1. Actually, I should do it in the theory class because I don't have any student in the theory class. So I don't have theory means I have only one student. So there is no point in sending him. So just for you to demonstrate, I'll just upload it in the lab. So click this lab. Okay, then go to the course tools. And here we have a link called announcements. Click that announcements, and here you have create announcement. Just create an announcement and give the subject name as midterm exam notice or anything, whatever you like, and then copy the instructions from the Microsoft Word that I shared. All the instructions are here, all the links are here, and then make sure that email announcement, tick this, check this box, send a copy of this announcement immediately. So that means all the students of this section will receive a email about this notice, okay, including the faculty, including the teacher himself. He will get a copy. So if I send it here, if I say submit, immediately the message is sent to all the students of this section. So you have to do this for every section, every theory section. You have to do it for the midterm theory examination. So as soon as I send, the message will go to all the students as well as to me. Let me go back and see this is the notice. This is the one I received just now. Just now I received this email regarding the notice. See, this is the notice that I received. Okay, just 0 minutes before 0 minutes I received this message. So this is the first thing you have to do. Okay, so once assume that the students downloaded the browser and they are ready with the browser, and I highly recommend all the staff members also to download this browser. When you download it, it will look like something like this, and try to open it and see how it looks like. Okay, the next step is we want to create a practice midterm exam for the students to practice using the lockdown browser. Okay, so when the student click this link, it will download the file. Once the file is downloaded, so just open the file with one single click and it will be installed automatically. So all this process will not take more than 5 minutes if the internet is really good. Okay, now let's prepare a practice midterm exam, any practice midterm test or practice midterm exam. So as usual, if I want to prepare, where will I go to? Test. I will go to the course tools. I will go to the test and surveys, and then I prepare the test. Then already I have here practice midterm exam. So let me delete it. Okay, now I will say here build test. So I will say here midterm practice midterm test. I will say practice midterm exam, practice midterm exam, and write the description, the time, or whatever you want, the description, and also the special instructions if you have anything. Yes, like the time, the duration, the marks, everything, and then you say here submit. Okay, now my practice midterm exam has 0 questions and 0 points. As usual, you prepare your exam, whatever the exam you want. For example, I will prepare a first question, let's say short answer question. What is the question? What is your name? This is a short answer question. I want to give how many lines for this? Maybe 2 or 3 or maximum 6 lines. I will say okay, I will give 1 line. Okay, the students will write the answer here. I don't have any answer text here, and then I say here submit. So the number of points, change it whatever you want, let's say 2 marks. Submit. The next question, essay type. For example, write a short note on Zener diode. Here is my question. See here, submit. The points, I will say 5. Submit. We know that we don't ask multiple choice, fill in the blanks, true and false questions in the midterm examination. But again, it depends on your course and your department. Okay, once you do that one, you create the number of questions, as many as you want. When you are done, say okay. So my practice midterm exam is ready. The next thing is I want to deploy. How I will deploy it? You go to the course, and wherever the link is in the, let's say maybe I'm here, I will go to the, okay, then assessment, then I will say here test. Then I want to deploy the practice midterm exam. Submit. It is just like your quiz. You don't have any other additional settings. Then content link, if you want something to be description here, and open in, so no here, so make it available. This is very important. And add a new announcement. No. Okay, add a new announcement for this test. Okay, if you want to announce that, you can do it, no problem. And multiple attempts, because this is a practice test. Because this is a practice test, as we told, let them practice as many times as they want. Allow them to practice. This is not a real exam. Okay, don't worry about the grade. We are not talking about the grade. And if you want to set the time, maybe you can set the time like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever it is. This is only practice test, and make it submission, result submission on, and the due date whatever it is. So don't write anything, and don't give the password, and due date nothing. And one important thing, randomize the questions if you want. And one important point here is we do not want to consider this for grading. Assessments, yeah, this you uncheck it. Include this test in grade center score calculation. Uncheck this, please. Okay, because this is only for testing purpose. This is only for practice. So unlimited time, unlimited attempts, and no grading. And set the number of questions as many as you want. Even you can set the questions from your real topics, and from the real topics, whatever the questions you want, you can set it. And then say here submit. Yes, your examination is deployed. So this is step number 2. Step number 1, make the announcement for the students. Second one, prepare the practice midterm exam and deploy it. Now the third step is, we want to link this practice test to the lockdown browser so that it will open only in the lockdown browser. Now this practice midterm exam, if the student want, they can open in any browser, like normal browser, like this browser. But I do not want the students to open in the normal browser, but I want the student to open only in the lockdown browser. So that means I need to link this practice midterm exam to the lockdown browser. How to do that? This is step number 3. Okay, again go to the course tools and you choose here Respondus lockdown browser. Respondus lockdown browser. Respondus is a company name. When you open it for the first time, you may get some introductory videos. You can directly continue to the lockdown. If you want to view, you can view all those videos. Okay, so now you see here, these are the test name and the lockdown browser and Respondus monitor. See, there are two things here. One is lockdown browser and Respondus monitor. Lockdown browser is just to lock the browser. It will not allow the student. But if the browser is locked, okay. What about if the student is opened the book and he is talking to his friends on the mobile? How the lockdown browser will monitor it? No. Again, this is, we can do it using the Respondus monitor. What is a Respondus monitor? It is a web-based proctoring system. It is a web-based proctoring system. So that's why we told that the student must have the camera. Student must have the camera. So before the students start the examination, it will ask some questions. I will show you, what are the questions it will ask and how they will be recorded. Okay. So now I want to link my practice midterm test to the LDB. How? You click this arrow mark, down arrow, go to the setting. Yes, when you go to the setting here you see here lockdown browser setting. Lockdown browser setting, yes, requires lockdown. By default it is not linked. Now we want to link it. Require lockdown browser for this exam. Yes, check this. Use this radio button, but don't put the password. For now, don't put the password. Now you go to the advanced setting. In the advanced setting, when the lockdown browser is open, if you want to allow the student to have a calculator, you can enable calculator on the toolbar. So the browser will open a calculator, built-in calculator by the lockdown browser. So it will not open from the Windows. It will open the built-in calculator. And you want the standard calculator or you want the scientific calculator? Which calculator you want? And there are many other options are available. You can just see. But I want you to tell, very important, the calculator. If the students want to use the online calculator, so the lockdown browser has a built-in online calculator. So that will automatically enable. So when you choose this, enable calculator on the toolbar. And in that also, what type of browser, calculator you need, standard or scientific. You can choose whatever you want, scientific or calculator or standard. And there are some other options. You can see if it is required by you, you can choose it. So this is for the lockdown browser part. Okay. The next part is monitoring. Monitor, the webcam setting. So you can have just only this, no problem. So if you want to have only the lockdown browser, you can have. But there is no use of only having the lockdown browser. If you have the lockdown browser, any student can open the book. Any students, the students can easily cheat. I don't want to see. I want to have the online monitoring system. That is what we call it as monitor responders monitor. So here choose this require responders monitor for this exam. Yes, it will continue. Okay, here there are a lot of settings are there. So some of the settings are by default locked by the administrator, that webcam check. So the student must check this. If he click this one, he can see, I mean, how his camera is working. So he must go through all this. It's like a security check. Before he take the exam, he should do all this. Whatever you ask him to do it here, check, check, check. If you check all this box, he has to go through this. Unless until he do this, he cannot take the examination. The examination will not open for him unless until he pass through all this. So by default it is all done. Okay, let it be there, no problem. Only thing you can, okay, additional instruction, okay, guidelines are okay, student photo is okay, student ID is okay. Student ID is again not the ID card, but he can show his face. And environment check, that means surroundings him, how, I mean, who's sitting with him. So nobody should sit with him, no friends, nothing. He should be sitting in a quiet and calm room to take the examination. But he has to show all these things. The student has to show his room. If you say here, this student has to show his place where he is sitting. So you can try all this by yourself and see when you, so when you do all these things, you just check this preview, you will see what is going to happen. Okay, and then the last one is prevent students from starting the exam if face cannot be detected during the startup of the exam. So this is very important. So they have to show their face. It says that my camera is not working. No, let them come and take the examination here. That's it. So notify the student during the exam if he, yes, if the student is playing too much in the examination, like he is moving, he is talking, so it will be flagged by the AA system of responders. So we have some advanced settings. So don't do anything. So that's it. So when you see all this, finally save and close. Now your examination, practice midterm examination is required responders lockdown browser. See here, it is required. Now it is required. Before it was nothing. Now it is required. And the students cannot open this examination in any other browser other than responders lockdown browser. If they try to open in Chrome or Safari, they will get the message that they cannot open the examination. And very important thing is, once you do this, please don't go back to the test and make changes. Don't make any changes in the test now, like adding the questions and changing the marks or anything. Don't do any changes now, please. This is very, very, very important. Okay. So you don't have to do anything once you make this setting, because a automatic password is generated by the lockdown browser. So we should not play with that password. Let me show you that password also. I think we have somewhere here. Not here. Edit test options. Yes. See, there is a password automatically generated. this password. We did not give this password. You remember? We did not give anything here. I said don't give anything. Now as soon as we connect the test, the midterm test examination to the lockdown browser, automatically a password is created. So don't delete this password. So once you link your practice test or any exam to the lockdown browser, after that don't make any changes. That's it. So now your exam is ready to be opened by the students in the lockdown browser. So what the students will do? So the students will already have downloaded this. So they will open this. When they open it, just like the opening screen of the login screen for the Blackboard will come. So the students will enter their IDs and everything in the lockdown browser, and there they will go to their course and they will click this and they can open and they can take the examination. So before they take the practice test examination, they will be guided. This lockdown browser will guide them to show their face, to show their surroundings, to sit properly, etc., etc., and all their activities will be recorded for you to view later. If any student is trying to cheat in the examination, sometimes even the lockdown browser monitor, responders monitor, will give alert messages like you have to show your face, otherwise your examinations will be okay. Once you finish the examination, you will get the videos of all those any highly risky risky activities of the students. So then you can decide it whether the student was trying to cheat or whether he was not trying to cheat. Based on that one, you can take further action about the examination, how to grade the examination, and etc., etc. So that's it regarding the lockdown browser. So let me summarize. Step number 1, what we have to do here is we have to inform the students about the lockdown browser, where to download it from and how to install it, and after the installation we have to inform that they have a practice midterm examination and let them take it. All this information will be sent through the announcement. This is step number 1, through the announcement. Step number 2, you create a practice midterm exam as usual, without anything, without this. Create a practice midterm examination with as many number of questions as you want and as much use time, without any grading, with unlimited number of attempts. After that, deploy it. Once you deploy it, so just like normal way you deployed the test. Step number 3 is you need to link it to the LDB. So go to the course here, choose the responders lockdown monitor and follow the steps how to link it. So you have to link it for the browser as well as for the monitor. Just the browser is not enough. There is no point in just having a lockdown browser. You have to have the lockdown browser and the monitor. If any student say that he don't have the laptop with monitor, so let him come and take the examination in front of you. So we have a lot of space during the examination. Our technical team as well as the examination team. Since I am the part of the examination team also in YIC, so I will be always available. We can sit, all the instructors, those who have the examinations, the course coordinators can bring their laptop and they can sit in the control room. Just like the students, they are taking the exam, all the faculty members will be taking the exam in the control room. Okay, so before I close, I just want to show you one thing, that once you make the test, because since if you have 3 or 4 theory sections, let's say for example you have 3 or 4 theory sections, because the theory section and the midterm examination will be all, I mean it will be same for all the theory sections. If you want to copy this examination to another section, it's very easy. So once you prepare the practice midterm examination for one section, if you want to copy for another section, you click here and then say here sorry, not from here, yes, it is from here. Go to the course tools and go to the test and go to your tests. Now I am in section 1. Okay, I want to copy the practice midterm examination to another section. What I will do, I will go here, I click this and I will say here export. When I say export, it will be downloaded here. The test export file will be downloaded here. Just if you want to open and see that file, show in folder, and your file is downloaded here. Yes, it is here. If you want to copy this, and then you can paste it here and the desktop. Now go back to other section. Now I will go to section 2 or 3 and I will go to again course tools, test, okay. Now I will say here import test. Now I will say here import test. It will ask you to open the file, browse my computer. I'll go to my desktop, so my file is here, and I will say here just open. My file is attached here. I will say here now submit. Test import complete. So you can go to the, and you can see here test import is complete. Let's go to the test and see where it is. Yes, see, in section 3 practice midterm examination is downloaded, and it is all the settings, whatever the setting. If you want to make sure all the settings, just double check it and then make sure that all the settings are same for all the sections. Just to double check, make sure, please, this is very important. Sometimes when you copy it from one section to another section, normally it will not change. Just to be sure, double check when after you copy, double check all the sections. So also I will send you two things. So this video plus this instructions, I will send it to your emails. Please follow it. If you have any other questions, you can just call me, or you can come to my office, or you can email me if you have anything. So inshallah I will be there to always help you, inshallah. Okay, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.